good morning, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, I'd like to welcome y'all to what is this? December 16th, the overnight price action for December the 16th, 2022. What's happening, man? Hey, if this is your first time pulling up the Tim's Tidbit, I like to say, welcome. If it's not your first time pulling up the Tim's Tidbit, I still want to say, welcome. And give you a nice, hearty thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbit. If you don't know who, forgot my homeboy Spidey back there, chilling by the window. I know y'all love my melodious voice. Hey, if you don't know, hey, I left my banner on the screen. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day and talk about the price action. If you don't know what I do, I'm primarily a swing trader of the SPY, S&P 500, if you will. The reason why I get on Al Gore's internet every single day and talk about the price action is just to help somebody get their aha moment when it comes to trading and investing. Yes, I am a full-time trader. Robinson, what you posting in the chat? What you posting in the chat, Robinson? Oh, you incognito. You incognito. Okay. Well, incognito, send me a DM in the Discord. You're incognito. But get off Al Gore's internet then if you don't want nobody to know who you are. It's a IDR YouTube. Let's chop it up by IDR today, man. We're gonna talk about that today. Instead of just looking at the price action, we're gonna talk about IDR. I looked at a couple YouTube videos. I popped into his Discord. I ain't looked around to see, what the Discord really, what the Discord really about. I just popped in there. I ain't get a chance to really look at it because, man, I be busy, man. Speaking of busy, I don't care if y'all want to see it or not. I'm fun to show y'all one of the clips from my son at the concert. I know y'all can't. I can hear him by himself. Y'all probably can't hear him by himself. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all be able to hear it. Cause I was just in the gym and the sound from the band playing. But if you don't want to hear this, hold up. If you don't, hey, I can hear him playing Christopher concert. Here we go. Let's go with the first one. Start off kind of quiet, so I go with the second one. God dog it, Tim. Hold on. I always do that when I be trying to put it on the other screen. I grab it and I be trying to slide it like the other video. Now I got to share. Stop sharing. I got to share video file. Share video file. Is it playing? I can't hear it. Oh yeah, I hear it. I can't see the. Anyway, I can't see it. Chris got Chris. That's Chris in the black with the clarinet. Of course, he in between the two white kids. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear the music? When I share a video file, y'all can't see my mouse no more. Can y'all hear the music? See what it sounds like. Oh yeah, y'all can hear good. All right, that's enough. C. Now how do I stop it? Oh, I could play it right there. Can y'all actually see that mouse? I could play it right there. Oh, I just learned that. I just learned something. Man, I didn't know that. It let me play it and pause it right there. It let me play it and pause it right there. That was kind of cool. I just learned something. Anyway, Chris was that's one thing I don't like about this. When you be sharing stuff and you want to hear the sound, I don't know if it's like that on everything, but it's that's him right there. I paused it kind of weird. Let me get my son right. It right there. That's him right there. For anybody who was curious. When I was like, he in between the two white kids with the clarinets. I know Robinson don't know what a clarinet is. So I got to point it out. Robinson don't understand what a clarinet is, but that's him right there. Christopher. Okay, let's go see you in the chat, man. Now that I had my proud dad moment, and like I say, for anybody who don't like it, yeah. Here to learn and share. Good morning to you. The birds are. Wait a minute. Yep, the birds are chirping. Tweet, 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 tweet. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I on split screen? The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. For anybody who want to pull up and share anything, just don't pull up and let any birds out of the cage, please. Don't let no birds out of the cage. What's up, Finding Superman? What's up, Pamela? Hello, Anna and Elsa. Good morning to you. You too, Mendez. And good morning to you, Miss Queen Mendez. I don't even understand how my C-Walk. What's up, C-Walk? What's going on, Angela? Good morning, Angela. What's up, Hans? What's going on? Cool it now. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. Yes, you already see how the concert was. It was fantabulous. What's up, Robinson? I'll even be nice to you this morning. Buenos dias, Valdez. Buenos dias. On a call this morning. So, Cal. What's up, Captain Kirk? What's up? I see why you put the hands up. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Hold on. Y'all know what I just noticed? I looked over there in the corner and I saw Angela Valdez. Yep, y'all ain't gonna get away from it today. What's up, Candlesticks? What's going on, Trey? What's up, Kareem? Woodwinds are the best. Yes. I think my wife played the clarinet too, if I'm not mistaken. I think she played the clarinet too. Let's go ahead and look over here at Spilene real quick. Let's go look at Spilene real quick, and then we gonna discussify. We're gonna talk about the whole ADR, ODR, RDR, all of that. Because I looked at a couple videos. Excuse me. Anyway, Let's go check out SPY lean. Anybody who don't know what I'm talking about, just sit back and listen. Perk up your ears for the beautiful sounds of the hammer tones. No, I'm just playing. SPY lean is the S&P 500 or the SPY, aka SPY lean, as we call around here. We wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it go. SPY lean, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad. Hey, look, SPY lean gapping down. Gapping down, down, down. The market about to open up in what it is, 18 minutes. And we're gapping down, down, down. We're coming down, 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 down. We came down, getting close to the bottom of this humongous daily fair value gap on the SPY. Right? Right here where I got this full gap. I got that full gap mapped out because on TradingView, it doesn't show all of the candles. It just shows the candles between 9:30 and 4. Because if I drop down to like an hourly chart, right? Just mind you now, see, look, right around this time, right? Right around this time right here. Matter of fact, let me put a little box there so I can show you what I'm talking about. Gonna put a little box right there, right? Then if I drop down to an hourly chart like that, like that. See that little area where I boxed in? The little box right here. There is a humongous candle right there. There's a humongous candle right there on the intraday, right? But TradingView don't show that. So, you know, I just I had it there, but I really kind of ignore it. I just watch for the actual daily fair value gap to see how we react to the actual daily fair value gap. But I put it there so I wouldn't forget that I want to see how it reacts in this area. But there's actually a big candle inside there. And I don't know why. Sometimes TradingView show stuff, sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember one time before we was talking about it where it had this real long wick. It was like a super long, what is it right here? Adjust for dividends. Okay. But yeah, it was a super long wick that wasn't during the New York session. I don't know what TradingView be doing, man. But anyway, SPY lean getting ready to gap down. Getting close to the bottom of this fair value gap, getting close to the equilibrium on the monthly box on the SPY. Right? If I'm not mistaken, I think we right at the equilibrium on the monthly box on the ES, but we're gonna look at that in a minute. So over here where it was appearing that we talked about this a couple of days ago. As you see, none of this is like updated for real, but we was talking about it a couple of days ago when we was talking about it was acting like it may be trying to stay in a buy program in the short term. The sell program is in full effect. It is doing the typical bearish week. Monday and Tuesday, we went up and made the high of the week and then sold off for the rest of the week. You know, so it's a typical bearish week. Monday, Tuesday, set the high on Tuesday and sold off for the rest of the week. Now let's see if it hold true to form where Friday be like a nothing burger or a chop or maybe push back up a little bit. That's how it is a lot of times, like when, you know, the last day, it'll be like especially when you sell off this much, it'll be like a nothing burger. Or if it's the reverse, if you buy up really far throughout the week, then Friday will be like a nothing burger or a chop. And sometimes Friday is immaculate and it continues the trend. And sometimes Friday is a reversal, but it don't reverse the whole week, you know? So let's just see how it plays out. On SPY lean, now we're down here in this area that we have been wanting to get to, right? We wanted to come get this gap work. Now we coming down here to get this gap work. This is a good thing, right? This is good. This is good bullish price action. right? When does the price action stop being bullish, right? When does it stop being bullish? When we break down here. That's when it stops being bullish. Right now, in the short term, it's bearish, but I'm talking about in the overall long term of this bear market rally that we in now, when we put our Visine in our eyes over here, because we still have not hit that high yet. We've been consolidating this area. And if you notice, right, we have been in this same area. Yesterday was the how many days? Yesterday was the 24th day we've been in this area. Well, yep, because that's the same range. So we opened there. We opened here on the first day, and we can't. Man, is that the same? We opened at 388.05, and yesterday's low was 387.89. So pretty much in the same spot, right? That same range right there for 24 trading days. 24 trading days, been in the same area. Now, we've gapped outside of it, and we're coming down here to hopefully finish this gap work on the daily, right? This daily fair value gap right there. I think we finished all of the daily fair value gap work on the ES. Let's go check that out real quick, and then we're going to talk about the IDR stuff that I've been looking at. Okay. Yes, daily gap work has been completed on the ES, right? I updated my charts this morning as far as taking some stuff off, and I put a couple things on, right? I added this daily order block at the bottom down here. I had a mitigation block highlighted right here on this this top up close candle right there, and it was there for a while. We didn't hit it, but I took it off because I marked out this daily order block, and I didn't like how it looked with the mitigation block on top of it. It looked too clunky, right? We're right back here at the equilibrium of the monthly range right now. We're at the equilibrium of the monthly range. And we still have not taken out this buy side. So that's why I was like, it's still bullish price action. It's bearish in the short term, but we haven't run out the buy side up here yet, right? We took out the buy side there, right? We took out the buy side right there, and then we came back down, and now we've delivered to sell side that we've taken out the sell side from, taking out the buy side here. But we still haven't taken out buy side of the overall range, and we've pulled back to equilibrium right here, right? So now that we've pulled back to equilibrium, maybe even slip into a discount into this order block, right? Then, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, it's still bullish price action. Because if we would have taken out the highs, right? If we would have taken out the highs and start coming back like this right here, then I'll be like, okay, it's bearish. I'm looking to come back up and short off of this fair value gap right here. You know what I'm saying? Like if we leave this fair value gap today, just say if we chop around today, don't buy back up, and then just leave a fair value gap here. If we had already taken out these highs, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm looking to short this right here down because we ran the buy side right there, and then now I'm looking to come down. But we ain't take the buy side, and we've come back to equilibrium. You see what I'm saying? So we still need to take that buy side. And I feel like we just coming down, getting this gap work that we finally getting it. We've been looking for this gap work for a while now, for 24 days, working on 25 day trading days. We've been trying to get this gap work. We finally filled it in right there. Below price, again, we got this daily order block that I'm watching. Also, this mitigation block right here, right? You got a mitigation block right there because this high did not break that low. Then we traded back through it, right? So we got a daily mitigation block right there. Again, we still got this humongous breaker right here. This mitigation block is inside this breaker right there. Let me draw it out for anybody who can't see it. I said I wasn't going to talk about this. I was just going to talk about the what's the name, but I can't help myself. I can't help myself. You. Okay, that's the breaker, right? That is the daily breaker. The daily breaker. My terrible Jamaican accent. That is the daily breaker. Daily breaker. No offense to anybody from the islands, anybody that's either from the islands or that's Jamaican or anything like that. My horrible Jamaican accent. Load mitigation block. Mitigation block. So that's what I'm talking about. So we got a humongous daily breaker right here, right? We got equilibrium right there. We got a mitigation block right there in the same spot. And then we got a daily order block right there, right? And price came down to equilibrium and it's pushing back up just a tad bit. But we still have a whole lot of stuff to cut through to break down. But we're coming back, taking care of this daily gap work. Daily gap work is done. Daily gap work is done. We got a 4-hour gap that goes all the way to the bottom of the breaker. I mean, the order block. It goes all the way to the bottom of the daily order block. 4-hour gap work. Mean threshold of the 4-hour. The mean threshold of the 4-hour fair value gap is right at the top of the order block. The top of the order block is the mean threshold of the 4-hour fair value gap. Hourly fair value gap go down to the same spot. So the same thing. So the mean threshold. So we got the mean threshold of the fair value gaps at the top of the order block, pretty much at the inside the mitigation block, and just a stone's throw up on the equilibrium on the monthly box, right? So we are literally in the middle of the road on the monthly. On the weekly, we've taken out sell side liquidity, so we're in a deep discount on the week. We're at equilibrium on the monthly box, and we're in a deep discount on the daily box. That's where we are right now as far as where the price action sits. Now, let's turn our attention. Let's turn our attention to the ES and look at the DR. The DR in the IDR. Let's change it. Let's look at the one that put the fibs on there first. All right, so this one here puts the fibs on there. This one puts the fib lines on there. So looking at like the ADR and the ODR, right? So let's stretch out the ADR. Right, so on the ADR, that's the first one of the night at the when you open up, and it's from 7:30 to 7:30 over to 8:30. So from 7:30 to 8:30, right? We had a confirmation to the upside, had a fair value gap trade that was good for a few points right there. So the confirmation to the upside, it worked. Then we had then we came back later, right, before the ODR, right, and had a confirmation to the downside on there, right? So we came back later, had a confirmation to the downside. Then we retraced back up, went into this order block right there, inside the range. We had a confirmation to the downside, went up into the order block, and then pushed down a little bit, came back up, right? And then it after getting the confirmation, it went all the way back up to this fair value gap and then sold off heavy, right? So we had the confirmation to the upside over here, had the up move, and then we came down and had a confirmation to the downside, and then it pushed all the way back up past the range, right? After getting the confirmation, pushed up past the range up here to this fair value gap, and then sold off. You know what I'm saying? So it came back up all the way past the range and then sold off, right? So I was peeping that. I was like, okay, so once you get the confirmation, you know what I'm saying, then you go back through and pretty much trust the process using the ICT methods. We came back up to a premium, a high extreme premium to this fair value gap, and then sold off. You know what I'm saying? Because we came up, you know what I'm saying, got a little breaking market structure to the upside, pulled back, had a breaking market structure again, and then when it got up here, it sold off. So, you know what I'm saying, you could have played a reversal right here and then just took the confirmation from this, because the time, if you look at the original, the times are stretched out. You know what I'm saying? They stretch the times out, and then right there you're getting ready to go into the new day. So it'd be valid. It'd be valid for all this time right here. You see what I'm saying? It'd be valid for all this time right there. So that's when I was like, you came down and got the confirmation below, because right here it closed inside the inside the IDR range with the confirmation there, right? And then it closed outside again, like this was a prelude. Then it closed outside again, and then that's when it pushed back up, right? It pushed back up and then sold off, right, with the confirmation to the downside, and then it pushed back up again and then took out this right here and sold off again, right? So that could have been a reversal play. Then they respecting each other. Like once the ODR started during the from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, it's respecting this one here. It didn't go up above it, and then we came down and got a confirmation to the sell side on the ODR, right? So it came down a little, then it pushed back up right here, and it went right to where I was watching too. Did I take my fibs off? Yes, I took my fibs off. I had put some fibs on there. I took them off. I had put some fibs on there earlier. I was watching this consolidation right here. The market getting ready to open. Oh, that candle took off like the market was open. The market ain't open yet. So I had some fibs while I was watching. I ran it from this low right here. How we came down, I ran it from this low, and I went up to I think I took it. Was it this down close candle right here? Let me see what time it is. Yeah, it had to be this down close candle because that's after 7. So I went from here, went from there, and I took it up to that down close candle right there. And it came. It was on a round number. 8. Was it 8? It came close to it. Was it? No, it was. It was. I know it was on a down. Was it this one? Because it was in that. It was right there at that right there. Let me see. So it had to be that order block right there. That's what it had to be right there. Nope, that's 7:30. I was gone. I had it here. It had to be that down close counter there. And it was a round number. So 38.98. Yeah. Market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you got to go trade, trade safely. If you're not going to trade, please take copious notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you at 6:30 for the weekly wrap up. So what I was watching for, right? we had this is the ESB delayed on here, but we had a confirmation down over here, right? So what I'm watching for is to see if we get this gap work in here, if we come up above into the premium of this range and get this gap work and go back down. And I'm also watching 39.2150. I wrote it down. That's the ODR high. That's the ODR high, 39.2150. This high right here. I'm watching that to see if we if we get a closure above this 39.1850. That's the IODR high. If we get a closure above there, then that'll be a early sign of maybe breaking to the upside. So, but we got the confirmation down, right? We came down, got the confirmation, consolidated, then we sold off. So I'm watching to see if this little sell-off counts as the down move, right? And if we would just do nothing, or will we come back up how we came back up to this fair value gap right there, really close to, well, we poked it to this fair value gap and then start selling back down. I'm trying to see if we're going to come up into the premium, you know what I'm saying, hit this fair value gap and sell off, or if this is an actual reversal, you know what I'm saying, if this bottom, because we've come a mighty long way. We've got down a mighty long way, and we've let me see how much we got to go on that SPY daily fair value gap, because I'm also watching that too. I'm also watching that SPY daily. SPY is pushing up. I was watching that SPY daily fair value gap, and the bottom of it is right here at 381.14, and it's right now it seems to be ignoring it because it's pushing up, right? We pushing higher right there. This is the pre-market consolidation. Then when the market opened up, this was right before the market opened up, and this is when the market opened, when they started moving just before the market opened. So yeah, I'm watching to see how this plays out since we got that confirmation. And like I say, watching these fair value gaps. This one here that's right at equilibrium. Also small one right there that's slightly in the premium. And then watching this one up here, because this right here, we got this whole liquidity void right here with this sell side imbalance. We got a sell side imbalance on the 5-minute right here. Nice little liquidity void, but I'm watching all of that to see if we come up just to come back down, or if we just hang out for the day. That's what I'm watching. We pushing back up to the weekly low that we broke last night. We pushing back up to yesterday's low. Got a nice breaking market structure on the 5-minute right here. Got a nice breaking market structure on the 5-minute right there. If this is a reversal, we came down to that fair value gap, ran short-term sell side, took out short-term sell side, pushed up, went above short-term buy side. So we took out short-term sell side, pushed up above, so sell side to buy side, and now we got a nice fair value gap right here. We pushing. Let me see if y'all talk about anything. I've been having a lot of success using DR and IDR with fair value gaps. I've been seeing you. I appreciate that, Sanjay. I've been seeing you post your stuff in the Discord there, Robinson. What's the percentage that we fell so far this week? This week, so far this week, we down 2.12%. So we down 2% so far this week. That's what we're down from last week's close. What we act from peak to trough on the week itself is over 7% on the week itself from peak to trough, right? But as far as where we closed last, it's a 7% move so far, but it's only 2% down from where we closed that last week, right? So the intra-week volatility been crazy, but the actual move in the grand scheme of things is only 2% so far. I appreciate that, Fine Superman. Hit the like button. Oh, celebrating the concert. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me put the counters up so we can see what's going on while I'm looking at the chat. Look at this 15-minute real quick. 60 minutes. Let's see, we got some divergence here between the 5 o'clock candle, the 5 o'clock candle and the 6 o'clock candle. 5 o'clock candle, 6 o'clock candle on the ES, we made a lower low. 5 o'clock candle, 6 o'clock candle on the YM, we made a lower low. But on the NQ, we made a higher low. And then you see it reversed. We reversed the NQ pushing, but we had some divergence right there and we reversed. So let's see how this play out. The YM is coming into a fair value gap. The NQ had a tiny fair value gap that it pushed, it pushed through this big one. So the NQ has pushed through both of the fair value gaps, and the YM and the ES are just getting into the bottom fair value gap. And the NQ way up. So when we got the divergence right here, for anybody who don't understand what I'm saying, between the 5 o'clock candle and the 6 o'clock candle, right? We got a lower low, higher low, lower low right there. So we got SMT divergence. The NQ started pushing, right? We had all three indices run sell side. We ran sell side, ran sell side, ran sell side, and then the NQ made a higher low. So that's the SMT divergence that ICTB talk about. And once they ran sell side and the NQ made the higher low, the NQ is the leader so far, pushing up, and then the Dow and the ES, you know what I'm saying, is trying to follow suit. But the NQ pushed. I don't know if it'll be enough to keep running, but the SMT divergence worked again, and the NQ was the strength leader because it pushed all the way up and filled in both these fair value gaps. And then the Dow is halfway through the bottom one. The ES is a little over halfway through the bottom one. And we coming back to a nice fair value gap right here. I'm going to take this. Hopefully I don't get busted in my head because it's bearish and it's probably chop city. It's bearish and it's probably chop city. I'm going to go with 90 even. It's bearish and it's probably going to be chop city, but I'm going to take it and see what it do. I'm going to take it and see what it do. We took short-term sell side, had a breaking market structure to the upside, coming back to the fair value gap, and this dirty dog better come get me. Got 18 minutes left on this candle. Do we got enough juice in this hourly candle? Or would this be a reversal? Nah, this is actually going against the grain for What's the name? Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I really should not be trying to take this trade, and I'm probably gonna take it off. And the reason why I say I'm probably gonna take it off if it don't pick me up is because I just thought about it. We're making the new what's the name? We're making the new whatchamacallit. Why the candle's not printing? Yesterday the candles was like the other day the candles was like printing when it was on. Oh, this lagging. Is it no? Oh yeah, this the 9:30. So I guess it'll start here. From here over, it'll start making the lines. Because now we're getting ready to make the range. You know what I'm saying? And so we're getting ready to make the new range, and it'll yeah. We getting ready to make the new range. Did I run that right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we getting ready to make the new range. If I would have went up there. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off and wait until the range get made. But that what's the name? That would have been 10 points. If I'd came up to the high of this candle right here, I could have got a quick 10 points just then. I was trying to take it off the equilibrium of the fair value gap right there. I was hoping it'd get me there. And hey, cool it. Get off my screen. I was looking at the chat, wasn't it? What's up, Kaya? What's up, FC? What you put up here? What's up, Sanjay? What's good, my guy? Gap filled at 381. Man, if I'd have took it up there at the 392, right there at the highest candle right here, at the 392, that would have been 902 right there. That would have been 10-point scalp already now because I was just going for 10. It's on the MES. It's on the MES. I was just going for 10. I got it set on 1.5. Yep, 1.5 to 1, 10 point. That's the one I'm on right there. 1.5 to 1, 10 point. But it didn't come to the point that I wanted, and then I took it back off because now we starting a new range. We starting a new range, and I'm watching that. What's the name? We consolidating real hard right here on the Dow, on the ES. The NQ trying to push, but we consolidating hard on the Dow. The Dow, like, let's go see what Apple doing. See how it's printing here? Why wasn't it printing on the ES? You see how it's printing on Apple? How the lines are being made? Why wasn't the ES printing? There it is. It's up there. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I said that because it's lagging. Because the candle's lagging. I said that before. Come on, Tim, tighten up. Act like you done did this before. And that's what the football. Hey, Captain Kirk. What the football player name was? That was like act like you did this before. God, I can't remember who said that. That's like talk about celebrating when you score a touchdown. Act like you did this before. Act like you done did this before, man. Stop playing yourself. Oh, that's why I was looking at 381. Oh, yeah. The gap fill, yeah, that's down at the 381. Pretty much. Yeah, 381.14. Okay, so we starting to print the new range right now. We starting to see that's why I talk about. I like how it prints out the net range. This is what I was talking about. We started to print the new range when I came in and was trying to take that on that fair value gap. I was like, if I'd took it at the top of this right here, this wick, I would have got picked up on the ES. But we starting to print out the new range. That's why I went back and took it off since it didn't pick me up. I took it off because we starting to print out the new range now. And then at 10:30, the range will be made, and then start looking for the confirmation up or down off of the new range. Keeping in mind that I want to play it close to the vest because it's on Friday, and I don't know if we're gonna get a nothing burger or not. Look at that, man. Golly, I wish I'd have took it off the top of the what's name. Y'all hear that greed popping out? Y'all hear that greed popping out? Because I had already said we ran the sell side. I was like, okay, we ran sell side, right? We had a breaking market structure, and we coming back down to the gap field. That's my trade. That like it's like I know it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I know it when I see it. And if I just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad because I stuck to my rules. I go with y'all see I ran the fibs. I snatched my fibs out. I looked at 50% of the trading rank of the what's the name of the thing there. And then I went right there to the 90. I went 90. Was it 90? Either 90 or 91. I think it was 90. I went right there to the 90. But it came down to 92. It came to 91.75 actually, but 92, and then it went up without me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. It's just one of the things like, golly, I was so close to getting that little 10-point trade right there. I was just gonna try to snatch that 10-point trade while I'm waiting to see how this play out right here. How the RDR play out. Cause I say RDR because he got three different ones. He got the ADR, that's the one that start at the open. At 6 o'clock, it's between 7:30. It's between, I think, is it 7 and let me go back and stop trying to guess. So the ADR is the first one for the day that he called it, and it starts over here at 7:30. It's from 7:30 until 8:30, right? And then it's good up until, you know what I'm saying, the London kill zone pretty much. Once the London kill zone start, you see how it stops right here. So around the London kill zone, it stops off. So it's good. It's valid throughout all this time for the ADR. And then the ODR is from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock during the London. And it's good all the way up until, you know what I'm saying, around about 8:30 or so. And then the RDR, which was the original DR. He was like the DR and the IDR. Later on in the other videos, he was calling it the RDR, right? And so, and that's the regular defined range. I think that's what the R stand for. So the ADR is the, I don't know what the A stand for. The ODR is the overnight defined range, and then the RDR is the regular defined range. I can't remember what the A was. I only looked at the videos like once or twice because it's really not a hard concept to understand. So I ain't really been like looking at them on repeat, but I'm still gonna go back and make sure I try to soak up the game, because he was talking about some stuff about when you look at the opening range, like the opening price, when you look at the opening price, and then if the opening price let me find my y'all hold on, let me mark my, speaking of opening price, 9:30, 9:35. We opened up at 39.9850. So 39.9850 was the New York Open. Right. And he was talking about, wait a minute, I did that wrong. 38.9850. Okay. So he was talking about the way you can kind of get a inkling of how it's gonna go is if it's like a big range up from like where the New York opens. If it's like a big range from there until 10:30, then that can be like a prelude to, you can lean more heavily toward the long side if it's like a big move, like just say like a 20-point move from the open to the end of the RDR. from 9:30 to 10:30. If it's a big move upside, you can start to lean more toward it being looking for longs, right? And then of course that will be nullified if you get a closure below the IDR. And at this point, the IDR is right here at 39. What's that? 39. I mean 38.9650. Oh no. 30 38.9625, right? This low right here, the body low right there. Right now, that's the IDR low. So if you like, if we take, just say if we take off and we keep going up until 10:30, right? So boom, this right over here, that's the 10:30 candle right there. So let me get a line here. God dog it. Okay. Let's say up until 10:30. Just say we go up to here, up until 10:30. Let me fix this line. Cause that line look jank, dank. Okay, so let's say we go from there to there up until 10:30, right? That be the high. That be the high. And let's just say where we at now is the low. The low. 38.9175. 38.91.75. All right. After DR. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's say, come on, Tim, that's ICT 101. What happened? What I do? What I do? Oh, Valdez got in at 38.83. Valdez got in at 38.83. That's what's up, Valdez. Congratulations. Oh, you talking about when I missed that what's the name? When I missed that entry? If you talk about when I missed that entry, we not friends no more. My feelings still hurt about that. Okay. So what I was saying is, right? And then $30. I like how the other one draw it out because I move like super slow. 38.9625. Nah, what I was saying was, right? Just say between, he was talking about between, I did all that just to say this. He was talking about like, just say in between 9:30 and over here to 10:30, if we like make a large move, just say we move, that's what's that, 98, and we come up here, make, just say, just we acting like this gonna be a big move right here. We make like a 20-point move. He said you can start leaning more toward thinking, okay, it's gonna be long. Start telling your bias to go long, right? And let's just say we already had the big move there, right? So that's the big move right here, right? And it's already past 10:30. So you would be looking for it to close. You'll be looking for it to give you a precursor by closing above here, getting a closure above there, giving you a precursor to, okay, yes, we are going to go long. And then once you get the closure up there, then that's your confirmation that it's going long, and you're looking for some kind of retrace back to take a long setup. Like once you get your confirmation out here, right? But that's based off of if you get a big move, and then you can start leaning toward being bullish, right? But when that theory is thrown out the window is if you come down and get a closure below the IDR right here. If you get a closure below the IDR down here, then you start to think, okay, we may be going down because it's giving me a precursor to we probably from the breakout here. Now it can come and wick out, but if it closed, stay with inside, that's still your confirmation for still going up. If you know what I'm saying, but if you get a closure below this right here and then get an ultimate closure out there, then that big move is just, you probably just gonna be in Chop City, or this was just a stop run and you know what I'm saying, you got caught up in a Judas swing. He ain't say all that, but that's just what I'm saying. You probably got caught in a Judas swing if you get a big run up and then it reversed back down. You probably just got caught up in a Judas swing. We still pushing. Them 18 minutes was mean. Look at that. Look how that thing pushed up for them 18 minutes. Shout out Valdez. Was that Valdez that caught that? Valdez caught that? Valdez. Oh, Valdez. You said 83? You got in way back here? 83? What you got in way back there? What you traded in? What you traded to get in at 80? What you said you got in? 39. Got in at 38.83. What in the world did you trade? Let's go see what Valdez traded way back here at 83. What you was trading off? God dog it. You were trading off Skinny Mini? I'd have moved my 12 o'clock line. What you was trading off Skinny Mini or something? I don't see what Valdez entered in down there. Skinny Mini. Off of this fair value gap right here on the 1 minute. That breaking structure right there. You was trading on the 1 minute, Valdez, breaking market structure right there. Come back down to that fair value gap there. That's what you took long over there. Golly, look at Reckless Rachel. Look at Reckless Rachel out here with the scalp from early. I ain't mad at you, Reckless Rachel. Look at Reckless Rachel out here. Cheese and rice. Cheese and rice. Got a quick little dump below the open, the New York Open. Got a quick little dump. God dog it. Got a quick little dump. Aftermarket, he did a lesson, a live session yesterday. I linked it in the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out. Not taking that trade setup. Hey, I'm shopping and can't trade, but I'm listening. I don't like to watch it draw out because nothing in the strategy happens before 9:30. Okay. I think it's kind of cool to watch it draw out. Maybe because like it take me forever to draw my lines, and my eyeballs ain't used to like seeing it yet. Look at Risky Randy and Reckless Rachel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 5-minute fair value gap. Right over here. Right there. So this 5-minute fair. Look at Risky Randy and Reckless Rachel. We came down, ran sell side, had a breaking market structure right here, right? And let me see, 83. Where's 83? Right? Oh my goodness. Look at Risky Randy and Reckless Rachel. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. Congratulations. That ooh okay, pushing back down within the range. Stop right there. That's the high. Open 1125, 1125. God dog it too. Oh, lock. Blicky. Okay, that need to come down. Pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. I'm pushing down, pushing down. I'm pushing down, pushing down. Okay. Got 1 minute and 25 seconds left on this candle. See if we get a closure or we just get a wick with the IDR low. Got a minute left on this candle to see if we get a change of the IDR low or if it hold up. Scalpers rule. I was almost scalping if I could have got in that trade. I was trying to be like y'all. Risky Randy, Reckless Rich made their money quick. I'm not mad at. They ain't mad either. I ain't mad either. I ain't mad. I was trying to take a quick little scalp. It was just on the MES, but hey, money is money. It was on the MES. Money is money. I was trying to get it. I would have had me 10 points. My 10 points would have been gone. Okay, we're pushing down. We got 25 seconds. Let's see if we get a new everything. Let's see if we get a new everything. We still got the bottom. The low still holding. Let's see if we get a new IDR bottom. 8 seconds. Hey, say, look like we're gonna get it. Look like we're gonna get it. There we go. New IDR bottom. Let's see if we get a new everything. See if we get a new everything. 92.75. Let's see if we get a new everything. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me while we watch this. What's the actual name? Is it DR? Is it DRIDR? The name of the concept? That's what he called it. That's what I'm gonna call it. DRIDR. I don't know what Buddy called it. What's his name is? The Master. What is his thing called? The Master. It's Yes, the master, and the T is a 7. Here to learn and share. I told you to send me a message on the DM me on Discord, and I don't see nothing in there. Hard head people. Hard head people. I said DM me on Discord. I don't see nothing. Oh, speaking of Discord, let's see what Robinson put in there. You said you put the video. God dog it. This video. Okay, DR, IDR, Pillow Talk with the master. Thursday. Okay, then. I'll have to check that out, see what you talk about. Okay, let's see what we went back to. Checking out the boom. Remember when I was talking about, let's see if we go back up there to them fair value gaps, that gap work. We went back up to that gap work and dumped. When I was like, we had got the confirmation, and let's see if we went up to this gap work up here and dumped off. And that's what we did so far. We just came down and filled in that gap, came down here to this order block, and we reacting off of that order block right now. We reacting off that order block right now. We got a break in market structure to the downside. We went up, got this gap work, took out the buy side, came down. We got a break in market structure to the downside here with a fair value gap right there. And it's still working off of, so far, the confirmation from earlier. Let's see if this one respected, because the ODR respected the ADR. And now we over here to the RDR. Let's see if the RDR respect the ODR and confirm the downside still moving. We got 1 minute left on this candle. 1 minute left on this candle. We got we just hit this order block. We got 1 minute left on this candle. What is this? 1010, the 1010 candle. Okay, so as of now, it's still respecting the let me go back and mark this one. Why this is printing out? So the high on this candle right here, 39.2150. $38.85. You know what I just thought about? Like I marked this. Like I marked this on my other chart. And I'm sitting up here doing all this typing. And I think I marked this on my other chart already. My life be like, ooh. Yep, and I did, and I just marked it again for 9. I didn't mark these though. Okay, so again, what we was talking about earlier, we had the confirmation to the downside, consolidated, hit equilibrium. Then I was like, I want to see if it's gonna come back up to this fair value gap up here, because that was in the premium of the range. So if I get my fibs, run my fibs from here to here, I think he used the inside for the fibs, right? That was in the premium right there. So we pushed up in the beautiful short right there, beautiful short. That's the trade I should have been taking right there. Beautiful short based on, and it's respecting the ODR, and we pushing back down, respecting the ODR. That's the trade I should have been. Man, when I tell you this DR IDR is a beast, man. Look at the accuracy of this. Even though we're in like checking now, the reason why I say it's a beast is because this is gonna take my trading to the next level with the ICT concepts. Because look where we at. We right around equilibrium on the monthly. We're in a deep discount on the weekly. We're in a discount on the daily. We already, you know what I'm saying? We down here on the sell side, but getting strong confirmation to keep selling, even though we're in a deep discount. Strong confirmation. Now it ain't just forever large moves, but that's well within, you know what I'm saying, my 10 and gone. That's well within my 10 and gone. You know what I'm saying? 10 points on the ES ain't nothing to shake a stick at. You know what I'm saying? 10 points on the MES ain't nothing to shake stick at. Keep hitting 10 points consistently, and then start scaling up your contracts. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to shake a stick at. Man, this gonna take my trading to the next level. Yeah, man. Confirmation on the respecting the what's the name? So now I think he said his projections be to the 0.5. He moving 0.5 increments. So 38.69. If it, you know what I'm saying? If we get the confirmation to the downside the confirmation to the downside for this one was the 38.69. So ignore that what I just said, because we got to start with a new range, right? So you'll start with a new range once we find the once we find the range for what this one going to be. You know what I'm saying? Then it'll be, you know what I'm saying, you got your new range to deal with. And that thing pushing. Beautiful short based off that right there to the same fair value. First thing I talked about as soon as we came in, I want to see it's going to come to this fair value gap and sell off. Beautiful short. I'm excited about that. I get excited when it's like the stuff I be looking at and expecting to happen. It happened with a new strategy that I'm studying. Oh man, it make me excited, because I be like, this about to make me a beast. This about to make me a beast. And I still don't see no DM on Discord. I know I told somebody to DM me on Discord. I know I did. I don't know. I know I told somebody. Shout out Robinson. Robinson been sharing his journey in Discord. Said another sim test with 5 minutes, working like a champ. Tested the IDR, then took out the DR, which created the fair value gap. So I set my entry at the top of the fair value gap for the retest. Got picked up and took off currently at 7-1 risk to reward. If you're gonna say risk to reward, that need to be 1 to 7. It's 7-1 reward to risk, because you're getting 7 for 1. You need to flip that around if you're gonna word it like that, right? If I wouldn't have set my stop loss. If I would have set my stop loss in the right place, real money test start Monday. Shout out Robson, say real money test start Monday. DR IDR with fair value gap as trigger. Sim trade test in at 40.34 and still going, heading for the -2 fib. What I was talking about on the fibs, what he be putting up there, could have got 40.37, but wanted the ICT confluence. All right, then that's the video right there. I thought I saw you put another link in here yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to look at it because I remember seeing a link. It said something about I trimmed it for something, and I didn't get a chance to click on it. And when I came back in, I didn't see. I'm like, man, I could have swore Robinson posted something in there that said something about I trimmed something. I know I ain't tripping. Did you delete it back out? Well, of course you deleted it back out because it's not there. Did we get down to 381 on the SPY? No, we didn't. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. These lower time frames be making it seem like you flying. And then when you go up to the higher time frame, you be like, oh, we ain't did nothing. We ain't did not a thing. Like it be looking like we dying off. Look how big them candles are. You like, oh man, we dropping. Then you go up to the owl and be like, oh, wait a minute. We ain't did nothing. We ain't went nowhere. Okay. Got a green candle. Let's see. Took our short-term sell side once again. Look like we gunning down now. What time is it? 10:19. Okay, still, man, seems like it's taking 10:30 forever to get here. Let's see if we can adjust this now. Look like it done slowed down a little bit. The low. See, this is what I like about the other one. It just does it for you. It just paints the line for you while it draws it out. I got to sit up here and keep moving stuff around. 75.25. Open. 78.50. Okay, so the range from here to there is bigger. The range from here to there is bigger. So right now it's leaning bearish, staying in line with the prior ones because the range from the open to this low is farther than the range from the open to this high. So right now it's leaning bearish, and we starting to get a little consolidation here. Let's see how far this consolidates out. This goes for a while. This could be a spot to project from. If we consolidate there for a while, might be a spot to project from. Let's go to the open of that candle right there. What is that? I can't see that number. $38.53. If we consolidate that for a while, 38.53. Okay, that's still holding up. That's still holding up. Y'all said anything over here? Y'all said anything in the chat? Tested blue. PMI killed the momentum. Oh, now, oh yeah, we did have PMI, didn't it? So, well, when the PMI hit, it went up and then turned back around. So when the PMI came out, it actually went up a little bit, and then it turned back around. What was the PMI numbers? Tested blue 155. Gotta look at Tesla on daily chart. Okay, Tesla sliding to the right. Tesla trying to hold on right there. It do not want to come down there to the middle of that order block. But with the slide to the right on the daily, come down, slide to the right, come down some more. Can it be? Can it be? Can it be? Can it be? Let's go down to the open of that candle right there. Go to the close of the candle. And then, well, let's come down to that fair value gap right there. Put it on that fair value gap right there. From the high to the close of that fair value gap, 140, 104. Yeah, I've been back testing DR, and so far that 88 is about right. Appreciate that, C-Walk. What you just posted on third release DR, plot DR while formatting extended lines, high favor, range box use IDR bull bear color, you tweet, calculation, fix, better performance. Okay then. Volume trading. Okay then. Wait a minute, that's for Ninja Trader? That's something for, he got like a script for Ninja Trader? Third release of DI. Oh, it's an indicator for Ninja Trader. How do you, wait a minute, that's just downloaded something. So how do you put it in there? How do you just put it in NinjaTrader? Extract. Okay, you got to break this down for me. I ain't never put an indicator in NinjaTrader. How do you put it in NinjaTrader? Just missed my Tesla put trading some paper though. Hey, Robinson, how do you put that in the NinjaTrader? Okay, we got we 1027. Okay, this is the last candle right here of the range. It's the last candle of the range right here. It's leaning bearish. Since it's leaning bearish, right? If we do get a breakdown, I'm looking at this fair value gap right here for the sell-off, because we got one fair value gap there and another fair value gap above it. So I'm looking at this fair value gap right here for the sell-off. Got a minute left on this candle. 38.7325. How do you load that in NinjaTrader, Robinson? Do anybody know how to load an indicator in NinjaTrader? Since Robinson ain't talking to me. YouTube University. These my friends right here, DeWanna and Curtis. I've been knowing them for years, ever since DeWanna was a teenager. Ever since DeWanna was a teenager and Kurt was a teenager. I didn't know Kurt back then, but I've been knowing them for years. They got like a real successful YouTube channel. They the Curly Coopers. If y'all into like family vlogs and stuff like that, the Curly Coopers, they do, but they got a real big YouTube channel. Real big. They got 235,000 subscribers. Yeah, 235,000 subscribers. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was telling y'all we was at the concert, and when we was at the hockey game when Chris played at the concert, and a kid sitting right in front of us, he in the band with Chris, right? They all his little friends over there, and one of his little friends was sitting right in front of us, and I looked down and I saw her on his phone, and I looked over there straight into Uncle Tim mode, right? I'm looking like who the little dude got my niece on his phone. So we got in the car, right? I'm like, man, I was like, because Timothy looked at me when I was looking, and I said, I see you looking at me crazy. I was like, he was like, nah, I was just looking to see what kind of phone he had. I ain't even notice what, because when he pulled it out, it looked like a iPhone, but it had like a camera that looked kind of like an Android on it. So I was looking at his phone because I thought I saw Aya on his phone as his screensaver, right? And everybody in the car was like, oh yeah, that's who she talked to. I'm like, what? Oh, because Chris in band with her, he's like, oh yeah, that's her boyfriend, right? And then Clarence was like, that's her friend, because her parents, they be like, they ain't old enough to be dating, but she got her friend. We let him come over. We go out and hang out as a family together. But you know what I'm saying? But I saw her on there. I was like, who that got my niece on there? Who that got my niece on there? What was I doing? Oh yeah, since what's the name don't want to help me. Oh, appreciate that, Chris. I was just about to look it up. Import NinjaScript add-on. Okay, I was just about to look it up. What Dustin talk about? Why the wealthy do not use index funds. Let me see what Dustin talk about. I'm gonna watch that later. Okay, we got okay, we already. That's the 10:30. Oh, that's 10:30 candle right there. Okay, so what's the low on that candle right there? 72.25. Okay. Oh man, we ain't got no room. We ain't got no room on that right there. That's 72.20 right there. 72. Like a flat 72 right there. We ain't got no room on that one. 72.50. I put up in 72.50. I put 72. Okay, where did the line go? Got 1 minute so far. We got 2 minutes, really a minute and a half on that counter there. Okay, we got us a order block, fair value gap. And then what I was talking about with when he be talking about the range, he go from the IDR to the IDR, and he be looking at the 0.5s for the you got the 0.5, the 0.5, those be like the targets to the downside. Like if we get a closure outside here in the next minute and 13 seconds, like be looking for a short to come down to here, down to there. He be doing it in like the 0.5s. Right. And then you got the discount and premium inside the range. So you got this fair value gap right at equilibrium. Then you got this fair value gap in the premium of the range. And then you got an order block right here. Just touch the top. Just touch the top of that mitigation block too. Oh, this put me in a real sticky situation right here. Real sticky situation. This just Scalp City for real. If I try to do a short here, this will only be Scalp City for real because we coming into some higher time frame areas. Hey, Chris. Tim was about to catch a case and about to put the pause on him. I was about to put the pause on him. You feel me? With his mom and daddy sitting right there, I was about to put the pause on him. Yeah, so see, we coming in there. We got the mitigation block and the order block right there. Keep in mind, we did have like some fair value gaps that was like further down. Like we coming up on the mean threshold of those fair value gaps too, because the mean threshold of fair value gaps was like right around this area, around the top of this order block, right there on that 4 hour and 60-minute fair value gaps. Right, the 60-minute fair value gap, the mean threshold, they was like right around here somewhere, and then the bottom of the gap is way down there. What would be cool? I just thought about this. What would be really nice, right? What would be really nice to play out is if we get this fib off of here. Get out my way, fib. What would be really nice, right? If not today we sold down to equilibrium, hang out around where we gonna hang out, and then Monday get like a little nothing. Tuesday come down, fill in this stuff here, and then don't we got GDP next week? Ain't GDP on the 22nd? Yep, Thursday, right? If Monday and Tuesday we come down and fill in these gaps on the hourly, make a weekly low, and then GDP rocket us up because we get like a good GDP report and it rocket us up. You know what I'm saying? That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Or we can just go ahead and just take off from here. But because we running into this little area here, we done came back. We done came back to this equilibrium without hitting this high. Right? So this is still healthy bullish price action. We done came back to equilibrium without hitting this high, taking care of this gap work, getting back here to the breadcrumbs. The algos left this reference point right here for a reason. Now we've come back to that reference point, getting back to that reference point, mapping it out daily. These are daily candles. So it's taking a long time, 22 days. If these was minute candles, this would be less than an hour, a half an hour. This whole move right here would have been less than a half an hour if these were minute candles. But since they daily candles, all right. All right. Came down here. Tim Rogers, do you see Tesla? Do you see Tesla? An awesome day trade. Walked away with 100% and still dropping. Shout out Pamela. Shout out Pamela. Shout out Pamela. Shout out Pamela with the 100% on Tesla. With the hundo on Tesla. Shout out Pamela with the hundo on Tesla. Tesla been dumping. All downhill. Check Shayla for telling Amber I gotta go look at Country Wayne. Country Wayne will be wild. Oh, that's an airplane flying over. I heard something. I'm like, wait a minute. Why do I hear something when I'm home alone? What is this right here? What's the low on that candle? 312.50. 312.75. Still respecting that low. Still respecting that low. We got equal lows on the NASDAQ. Made lower low on the ES, lower low on the YM. NASDAQ still don't want to break that low. Come on. Let's see what you got going on, NASDAQ. What you got going on, NASDAQ? NASDAQ. Came up, made the high, came down, equal lows. What just happened? Squeeze me. Tesla down bad as long as Elon dumping billions of dollars of his position. They said they said they said Elon was blocking some journalists that was talking about him. Elon was blocking some journalists that was talking about him. Getting the reaction off of that low right there. The NQ said, "Hold my beer. Hold my beer." Okay, so we got the confirmation down, and now we're pushing back up. Now we're pushing back up here. Got an order block, fair value gap. This fair value gap right here is right at equilibrium. So this fair value gap is right at equilibrium. We got an order block, fair value gap at equilibrium right there. Let's see what this look like on the 15 minutes. So that fair value gap. Okay, so it's one solid fair value gap on the 15 minute. Then we got a 15-minute breaker right here. Got a 15-minute breaker right there. So you got a fair value gap, you got a breaker. Okay. So with this breaker here and this fair value gap there and an order block right there, making that a little bit more appetizing than this one up here. This is in the premium though. This one's in the premium though. Can that be an early trade in a later trade? 10:45. 10:45. Tools, add script. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing that. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Tools. Tools, add script. And add file. Tools. Import. Import. Okay. Import. Appreciate that, Chris. Ninja Trader script. Ninja script add-on. You have custom Ninja script file on your PC that have programming errors. These errors must be resolved before you can import. Wait a minute. What did I do wrong? Import. What? I ain't got nothing on my computer. What are they talking about? Unless they talking about that the stuff that I was testing for Draco. You have custom name scripts on your PC then. Oh my god. What's the so where those was just strategies. How do I know how to find the stuff to get it off? You click script editor. All right. Oh my god. Talk, man. Why? I hate when people do videos and they don't talk. Compile. HVT. Click on the error. HVT indicator. Man, that's what I did. Edit. Compile. Click. Oh my god. The following program. Oh my god. Doing that. Report terminal. Open the script. Ninja. Right mouse click on the admin and refresh. And the refresh dialog box with add select. Open it. Right. Add the main window. Add a data file S program. Then the creator. So let's see. All right, so it's saying these the one. The S is the one with the issue. There's a bunch of them in the S. S. I don't want to take these out. I don't want to take these out and then they start acting crazy on me. Then it start acting crazy on me. Okay, he just took it out. He removed. Okay. If all else failed, I could just reinstall it. If all else failed, I could just reinstall it. See what you want to say. Shut up. I could just reinstall it if all else fails. Let's try the 8 bin WP. So WP data core WP info. Okay, info ninja. So info ninja sharp. Okay. Okay. On program. Okay. Nothing there. All right. Now let's go back here. To script add-on. Okay. Okay. Cooking with Crisco. Okay. All right. Downloads. Put this over here on my source files. D drive source files. Source files. Move the source files. All right. Ninja, import Ninja. Okay. Source files. Okay. Source files. You starting to dilly dally. We ain't doing that. We ain't getting back up where I wanted to. Source files. What's the name of that? Bosom. Hey. Oh, I need the zip file. Hopefully I didn't delete that zip file. I deleted the zip file. Let me go to my recycle bin. Man, I got so much junk on my screen right now. Sometimes be taking my recycle bin forever to open. Gotta wake up my external drives and all of that. Okay. Restore. Copy. I should have left it open. All right, source files. Got dug it wrong one. Source files. All right. All right. Use script add-on. Right there. Using third party has the potential to adversely affect the performance and stability of Ninja Trader. Okay. In these cases, have been imported all scripts contained in the. Okay. No. What? So, what's the indicators? What is it called? Bosom DR. Oh my God, it's taking like 500 years. Do anybody know if scripts always take this long to load on Ninja Trader? Oh my God. Do anybody know if this is normal? Chris, do you know if this is normal for this to take this long? Oh, I saw something. What in the haberdashery? DR favor shorts. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I had already said that. I ain't mad at that though. I ain't mad at that with that big old ugly box down there. Whoa. Look at all of that stuff he put on there. Okay. So that's my stuff. All right, let's do this right here. Let's come over here. Let's come over here. Come over here. Oh man, it's 11:03. Time for me to get off. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me watching this this DR stuff. Just hanging out with me watching this DR stuff. Apple going for them lows. Apple got a breaking market structure to the downside, head for them lows with a fair value gap right here. Yeah. Breaking market structure right there. Fair value gap right there, heading for them lows. Microsoft. Microsoft. It's filled in. This volume imbalance. Got down here to the bottom of this order block. Filled in the volume imbalance. Got to the bottom of the order block. Got a big gaping hole down here. Push up, breaking market structure, come back down. Fill there. Microsoft look like it's in a nice spot. Break down below this low right here would not be good juju for me. What's that? 220, 240, 221. A breakdown below, a closure below that 242.21. Not good juju for the upside. We broke up, hit the gap, came back down. Filled in the fair value gap, filled in the volume imbalance, kissed the bottom of the order block. Google. I got a notification from Google yesterday saying it had hit 90. 90. I had it set for something. Was it 90.50? I got a notification. We still ain't got to the bottom of this void though. This full gap up. Still ain't got to the bottom of that. I'm still watching that. Google. Amazon. Amazon still flirt. What? Amazon still flirting with these equal lows. Amazon would not take these equal lows. Amazon, the weakest of them all, Amazon still down. Hasn't even had a breaking market structure to the upside. It's still super weak. Amazon still ain't had a breaking market structure to the upside. All the other big boys Then had a breaking market structure to the upside, but Amazon still lagging, hanging down here by these equal lows. Every part came up, came back down, push up, came back down. We still ain't got a breaking market structure to the upside yet. After running sell side, after running sell side November 9th, that's the low. Oh, did Tesla? We already looked at Tesla. Nvidia looking strong too. Nvidia right here came down right to the order block. We still got a volume imbalance inside this fair value gap. Nvidia looking real tasty right now. Just a little bit of downside right there. I would love to see it get 161.82. So roughly around between 160 and 162, somewhere inside there. I would love to see Nvidia get there. Nvidia looking real scrumptious. Nvidia been strong too. Nvidia been strong. Let's compare it to the Nvidia in the NQ, right? The NASDAQ 100. Yes, it is. Yes, it is in the NASDAQ 100. Let's compare that to the NASDAQ. Looking strong. All right, so looking at Nvidia, what the time frame we got in here? So if anybody that's still on here that don't know what I'm doing right now, right? If you want to compare a stock to their index that they're in, like Nvidia is in the NQ, right? Nvidia is in the NQ. So you can add the NQ, or it's in triple Q. You can add like compared to the ETF that it's in triple Q, right? So looking at triple Q, and we got it back to how far we got it back. If you go back, like whatever you got in the screen, right? So we'll go back and get 2022 in the screen. We got all this junk up here I can't see. So that's December 28th. So we're gonna go to Monday, January the 3rd. We're gonna do Monday, January the 3rd through today. Right? Just to get it on. Will it let me go back? It probably won't let me do it because I don't pay for it. So 01, 02, 03. Okay, so there you go. So we got the year. I got the year in there up until today, right? And if you look over here, year to date, QQQ is down 31. Year to date, QQQ is down 31, and Nvidia is down 44. Right? That's year to date. And then if you move it to, let's just look at from November, right? So from November, what's the day? October 31st, November 1st. So boom. Right there. So from November to today, right? Nvidia is up 19%, almost 20%, and QQQ is down 0.5%, a little over 0.5%. So from November up until now, Nvidia is relatively stronger than QQQ. And if you want to compare it to the YM, put the YM on the NASDAQ futures, right? The NASDAQ futures from November up until now is up 1.8%. 1%, and Nvidia is up 19%. So if you want to compare it to the ETF, if you want to compare it to the futures, then that's all you got to do, just put it on there, right? And then take the few. That's all three of them together. So QQQ is down 0.6. The Nasdaq futures is up 1 point, and then 1%. So that's how you compare it to, and it just depends on, it show you the whatever range you're looking at. That's the percentage it give you for that range. So on the month, it's saying it's up there. So I should be able to go back a month and it give me pretty much the same thing on why is it giving me something different right there? This right here saying 2 and that's saying 19. My light just died. Oh, the range. It's the range. It's not what it did. It's the range. Okay. So there. Yes, it's the range. From there to there. There you go. Yeah, it's the range. So from the open to where it is now. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it saying something different over there? But it's the range. It's not what it actually, that's the, you know what I'm saying? So why is this saying 2% on that? That should be saying something totally different because it's Nvidia up more than 2% if you go a month back. So what's this right here? What date is this? December 16th. And if I go a month back, November 16th. That's why. Okay, now I got it. So this right here, I just figured it out. This over here, the heat map goes a literal month back because if you look at Nvidia, it says 2.56%, right? And if I go, if it's December 16th, it's December 16th. I had it like right here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Boom. That's where it was when I first did it. That's what the price was. So from November 16th to December 16th is 2 point something percent. And that's what it is. And then this one here over there on the screen, it's the ranges. If you go from the open of that candle to the close of that candle, then boom, that's where you get the percentage from. 20% on over that range, and the Qs is down 0.2% over that range. So Nvidia is stronger. I was like, man, but that's how, because I know that's how I used to look at it to see like the relative strength, but I just got confused as to why this wasn't looking. So I went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out what this was doing compared to what this was doing. And now that I know that, I'm happy now. Let's see, you probably can take off the watermark in the corner. Yeah, you probably can. I ain't worried about it. Just a nice reminder. And drawing all the way to the bottom, can you move the box to the left? Doesn't cover the bar timer. Oh, you talk about this right here to move the box. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see if it'll let you move the box. Move the box. Move the box. Move the box. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it. Take it off. Slowly but surely trying to get back up. I need to get me something to eat. Now, what was I doing? Oh, the box. Let's see here. Let's see if we go to indicators. Okay. Same as series, scale justification. What's this right here? Open, close bar, scale justification. All right. I don't know what I just did, but let me put that back. Oh my God. Oh, it's calculating. It got to go through all that calculating every time. IDR box opacity 25 bullish. That was something else. All right, so a custom session in, extend line, plot standard deviations, break threshold, show DR favor box. Okay, you can take the DR favor box off. Plot IDR box. Okay, you can take the plot IDR box off. All right, data series, setup, label, maximum bar, look back, visual, displacement, panel, same as input, justification to the right. Mm-mm. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, it's through. Oh, it's on there. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? So it's through all of them. Cause I saw something poking at the. Okay, so I guess the only way to take it off is to wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's an item now. I thought it was a. Yeah, the only way they can do it is take it off. You can't adjust it. It just lets you take it off. I wonder what inside there. It's got to be something in the script that. It's got to be something in the script. It's got to be something in the script that tells it to do that. I thought it was. Oh, the phone? Where did it go? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? It was called. Varoom something. It was something with a V. Vortex V Rock. It ain't in there. Share performance metrics. Chart style drawing. It's under indicator, so why? So why can't I? Vossum. Yeah, right there. Yeah, this is called Vossum DR. I don't know why it's not showing up in there. I don't know. Only thing I'll be able to do is take it off. See indicators, bar timer, overlay. No. Left. Nope. All right. None of that work. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can stop that from showing up over there. I don't know. Anywho, about to go eat. Ain't nothing going on. I don't like that other panel thing. Came back to the order block. Just dilly-dallying. All right, man. I ain't ate nothing. I'm gonna see y'all at 6:30 for the weekly wrap up. My lights done died and everything. Cause I done been on here for 2 hours and 27 minutes. 2 hours and 27 minutes. You welcome, you welcome, you welcome. I appreciate y'all. Market ain't did nothing, but it was a nice little sell-off on that. What's the name? If you got short from using the DR, I will say that it did exactly what I was seeing if it was gonna do here. Getting short from there, respecting the ODR, because we had the confirmation on the ODR to the downside. Then we came into the New York. It respected the ODR. It sold off. Just like how this one over here, we had respect for the ADR. The ADR was a sell. Then we had a break, and then we got to the ODR. It was a sell. Then we got to the regular DR, and it still was a sell. So it was like the continuation, and it respected it right there from the fair value gap that I was eyeballing from the beginning. I get geeked up about stuff when I'm testing it. I probably should have been journaling this, but I took a mental note today. I might go back and do something later after I get me something to eat. I might go back and take a screenshot and journal it out and put it on my save it in my folder. You're welcome. You're welcome. Appreciate you, Cool It. Appreciate you, Rich Genius, Hit Learn and Share. Appreciate you, Jennifer. Appreciate you. Hey, Jennifer, you look kind of like Angela Simmons on that picture right there. Is that Angela Simmons under a pseudonym? You look like Angela Simmons. I'm gonna start calling you Angela Simmons. No, I'm just playing. Appreciate you, Jennifer. Appreciate you, Laverne. I'll see y'all tonight at taking notes. I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30. I think I'm gonna start implementing this DR at the top of the year. At the top of the year, I'm gonna start implementing this into my day trading. Whenever I take a day trade, I'm gonna be using this DR. I'm gonna be using this DR if I take a day trade, because I've been liking what I've been seeing so far from back testing, and then you know what I'm saying, y'all just sat here with me and watched it, what I was looking for, and it played out based off of the first thing that I said. And then I was waiting to see what it does after we get the confirmation on the New York, but it did respect this. So I take that as a mental win on the day. This week, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't did nothing all week. I ain't made no money all week long. I ain't did nothing. Nothing. Can't have that because my wife been shopping. When I tell you, my wife been shopping. She came in here the other night and was like, I know it say, when I look at the checkbook, I know it say we ain't got no money right there. But can I do such and such and so and so? I know this say we ain't got no money, but can I? It's Christmas time. I was like, just do what you do, baby. Do what you do. Hey, that's why you work. That's why you work. Do what you do, man. Do what you do, sugar mama. Go ahead. But yeah, man, she owed it, man. She shopping. I'm for the what time? 11:20. I ain't gonna eat no breakfast. I'm gonna eat some lunch. Going to either get me a pizza or some hot dogs. Appreciate y'all again, man. I see y'all at 6:30 for the price action recap. Ain't nobody trading right now, so ain't no need for me to tell you to trade safe. I'll see y'all tonight, man. Gone.